Kill Us in Pink, our core environment is no longer ecological. We hunt socially. Where we used to hunt for biological ends, we now hunt for psychosocial purposes. In the wild, when a predator wants to get to its prey, it goes where the food is. Predators only have a few primary needs in the wild. Think food, sex, and shelter. All other higher institutions, such as community and education, are a byproduct of sustained wealth as generated by security in these more base elements of life. The highest of these is food. Because everything else is dictated by food availability, this has its benefits, as things tend to naturally remain in balance. Demand rarely outpaces supply, and if it does, the consequences are severe enough that equilibrium is restored, where supply usually attracts demand, and if demand does not keep up with the rise in supply, the consequences are also severe enough that it leads to a correction, namely through death, due to lack of available food because of over-reproduction. If prey populations grow too high in number without enough predators to maintain balance, then their numbers tend to correct as food scarcity increases. However, human technology and invention has completely removed us from a state of nature. We live in environments where food is available everywhere and in general abundance. This is not to be taken for granted or to be assumed to be true infinitely. It requires attention and care to maintain. But the reality of daily life in the West and in much of the world today, for better or for worse, is as such. The scarcity of food is no longer as significant of a factor as it once was. What are we left with then? Well, we are left with then a world where these byproduct institutions are hyper-emphasized. We are left with then a society where psychosocial opportunity has become the primary principle that motivates human behavior. By psychosocial, I mean that hunting for opportunity, hunting for people is the new state of our nature, not in any brutish sense, but in a social aspect. In order to succeed in the social aspect, we strive to understand the psychology of those prey, the ones that we seek something from, that occupy our social space. The main basis of these interactions is generally found in an exchange of value. Depending on the type of social opportunity that you're seeking, you need to understand the psychological motivations that motivate the behavior of the people who can offer you such social opportunities. This is something I really learned from Kevin Samuels. For example, he highlighted the importance of going to where the people who you want to be like are. You need to be where the people who are successful in the social hierarchies that you're attempting to succeed in are. He explained the value of membership in clubs and gyms where the relevant people attend. While these might be expensive, money effectively serving as a filter of sorts, it's a worthwhile investment because of the potential opportunities that are created by right place, right time. If you understand what motivates such people, the kind of lifestyles they live, not only do you know where to look for such social opportunities, but you can also start to put together how to capitalize on these opportunities if and when they present themselves. Opportunity is one thing, but being where you can be exposed to these opportunities is what is, of course, essential. The other half of this is understanding the psychology of your targets so as to be able to capitalize on these opportunities. It's no different than a predator and how it hunts its prey. A successful hunter knows where to look for its food. A successful hunter knows how its prey moves, how it thinks, and a successful hunter knows how to navigate the prey's psychology to acquire what it is seeking. The hunter then relies on the relevant set of skills and talents to capitalize on an opportunity. In a state of nature, these are primarily physical traits, such as strength and stamina. In the psychosocial state, these are primarily social skills, humor, image, knowledge, experience, speech, etc. These are the qualities that allow one to close a deal when the opportunity comes. Knowing the right thing to say to the right kind of person or persons is essential. All of that is psychosocial. This model is true of anything. When looking for mating opportunities, we tend to go to human mating grounds, clubs, bars, etc. However, mating is much looser, and depending on the traits of the type of target you're seeking, the grounds may vary. If you're looking to become a better fighter, you go hunt down opponents in places such as gyms or rings. However, in order to gain their knowledge, you have to understand how to navigate their psychology. Similarly, in order to gain access to mating opportunities, you have to know how to navigate their psychology. When making a dating profile, for example, knowing how to create a profile appealing to women as a man is essential. What else is this other than being able to communicate value as relevant to the type of woman that you're seeking? You have to understand your target's values, what they respect, their motivations, and then offer value yourself. Whether that's by looking good or offering wealth, intelligence, or in the case of fighters, by offering a coachable mind or being a formidable opponent for those who want to teach, train, or improve. It shifts depending on what you're trying to accomplish, and that's where one's social ability comes into play. Recognize that you are always the hunter, and that social opportunity as relevant to your goals are the food or prey. Have something of value to offer, and learn how to communicate that value in order to close deals, because that is what our psychosocial world demands of us in order to succeed. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All of these really help the channel grow. Also, thoughts, comments down below. I do love a living thought process. Kill us some pink, baby. We out.
Bro, it's not even that serious.